It's been a long time since we've done anything in the studio on the main channel. We've been in restaurants, we've been in the car, but today we're taking it back to studio. I saw this thing at Wawa. We've been kind of trying to find, everybody's doing these meal deals. Every place has a different kind that they're offering. So I saw this thing at Wawa. They have a $6 meal deal, which I'll get into. They also have a new spicy jalapeno ranch, which also has like a bunch of different, obviously, variations of what you can get it on. So there's sandwiches, pizza, we did all of that. But welcome to the studio. If you've never seen this before, I do a lot of my second channel videos in here, and I obviously use this to edit and work out, but you guys don't really get to see this. So I figured we'll take this to the studio for once because I wasn't that far away. But let's start off with, I don't know which one's which. There's gonna be a hot one and a cold one. Doesn't matter. Let's talk about the $6 meal deal while I unwrap whatever the hell one that this is. I think this is the Italian. Yeah. So this is the one thing I got that doesn't have the spicy jalapeno ranch. So I'm going to take this one out as well. This is a chicken finger sub. So their $6 meal deal, I believe it's in collaboration with Hers. Hers is, to me, a highly underappreciated potato chip company. It's pretty straightforward. You get their shorty sub, which is a 6-inch sub, as well as a bag of, it has to be Hers chips, and a small drink. Now you see me here with an extra large Wawa drink. That's because you can upcharge it if you want to get anywhere up to an XL. It costs 80 cents, and the medium is 20 cents, and then the large is 40 cents, and so on. So it came out to $6.80. What did I get? I got their spicy jalapeno ranch sub. You can get it on anything, but I did their chicken finger sub. It has spicy jalapeno ranch as well as fried jalapeno chips. And then also on here is some American cheese. I added pepperoni and tomato. I used to have this thing called the Shrat sub, but I stopped doing it at Wawa. I don't know why I did, but this is close to what it was. I'm a spicy ranch person. If I'm going to do ranch, I don't really care for traditional. But when there's like spicy ranch or ghost pepper ranch, I'll do that. What really is nice on here too is those fried jalapeno chips. A little crispy. Obviously add a little bit of spice and brininess to it. And then, this is good. I did get it on the pizza as well, right? So let me unveil that for you right here. This is a spicy jalapeno pizza, and it also comes with a cup of the jalapeno ranch. So I'm going to actually add a little bit to this, just to give you a little bit, a big ass scoop. That's nice. Definitely an addition to the Wawa arsenal that I'm a fan of. But yeah. So this is the size of a shorty sub. For $6, you get a bag of chips and a drink. I think that's a pretty good deal. I do want to try these though. I haven't tried them yet. These are the Hers Game Day flavors. I have two of them. So we got loaded queso and smoked brisket. Usually this is second channel content, but I said, you know what? Let's just put it on. Oh, wow. That really does smell like a damn brisket, like a pit that they have. You can see the seasoning all on here. This one has better side. Smoky, definitely a beef flavor in here too they got. Wow. Man, Hers nails these. Look at this chip. This chip looks like it's going to be good right here. I like this one. I want to see if I can do a brisket and queso. I'm going to do a little queso. These like 2-season chips are crazy good. All this stuff was found at Wawa, obviously. But we try to be thorough. You can see that. Look at the amount of seasoning on that chip. Hers does it right. So I want to do a brisket and cheese type of vibe here. I like that. You put that on a sandwich? That's nice. The brisket chip is weird because I don't think I can eat a whole bag of them, but it's nice to like have as a complimentary chip to something else. That was a big ass bite. I feel like that will go nice with it though. Also, this was video bombing it back here, so I'll just add it in. This is a honey jalapeno. This is the bag I originally got when I bought the $6 meal deal. On the way out, I saw these chips, ended up picking up 3 bags of her chips. Wish I'd known it before I paid for it. But if you've never been to Wawa, how it works is you pay for your sandwich before they give it to you. So like a lot of times they won't start making it until you actually go up and pay for it. Once you have the little, the little boop boop button, you go up front and you pay for it, or else they'll be like, okay, you need to pay for it so we can make it. So I just ran over there real quick and then I started walking around, which was done by me. These are good though, these honey jalapeno. I've had these before. Kettle cooked chips are the wave. Come back here. But let's also do this spicy jalapeno ranch pizza. You should be able to see it. Let's see if I can. There's the base of this is actually that jalapeno ranch. Also, if you see me looking over here, I have a monitor. So when I hold things up to the camera, I'm looking at the monitor to see if it actually gets into focus. It's a lot easier to film in a studio because you have the settings. Oh, but when you're in a car, you have this little camera. So sometimes I hold it up and it's not in focus, right? But here I'm looking, so I can see it's completely in focus. Much easier to film with a monitor than it is. It's a little FYI. They put a ton of pickled jalapenos on here. I actually like the spicy ranch base. Pepperoni would have been nice on this though. I don't think this is a pizza that I can eat a whole pie of though. That's why I got the personal. I wouldn't get a whole pizza of this. That's crazy. You can see it all over my fingers. It's on my face. There's a ton of that on here, but that's what I asked for. But because I like the flavor of it, I just feel like it's missing something else. Like a ranch base for a pizza is too much for me. But I don't mind it with just that one slice, but I couldn't do more than that. I would say the main thing is this good? Yeah. I would get this as a dipping sauce on the side and get a regular pizza though. If you want to dip it in the ranch, If you've never had Wawa's personal pan, I actually think it's pretty decent. And I think it's like $6 now. They usually have different promos for it. I've seen it as low as $5. But I like this convenience store, man. We gotta get the Buc-ee's and all these other places, but I'm a Wawa guy through and through. I'm from Jersey, so this is just what it is for me. The sandwiches always do me right. They also right now have this s'mores menu, so I got a s'mores shake. I rarely get shakes from Wawa. It is a s'mores smoothie, according to this little receipt they put on here. Ooh, that's good. I said this yesterday. No, wait. Okay. Second channel, I did a Bank Cookies review. They had graham crackers covering the s'mores cookie from there, and it was excellent. I always talk about this. One of the problems with a lot of s'mores things is they never have the graham flavor. They always have just chocolate marshmallow. It's not a s'mores. This has a really intense graham flavor, but also chocolate and marshmallow. This is good. Like 9 out of 10. I would definitely get that again. I'm a s'mores person, but it's got to be done right. And that's done right. So the chicken, the jalapeno ranch, I would give an 8. The pizza, I would give a 6. And then this sandwich, I would give an 8.5. It just, to me, is too much. But I also got this hot Italian. This is a hot honey Italian, or they call it honey hot. I think it's trademarking issues. But I just added banana peppers, tomato, oil, vinegar. They're honey hot, and then whatever, ham, salami, gabagool, whatever the hell else is on here. And I toast the whole thing at Wawa. Used to not be an option, had to ask for it. Now it's an option on the kiosk, which I really appreciate because I always like the whole sub toasted. Before they would only toast the bread as an option. I'd have to ask them, and now they do it. That's not bad. Normally I don't get it with the honey hot. I get it with something else. So that's more of what I'm alluding to. Doesn't taste bad with that. Definitely not a traditional Italian. And this costs what? Like this was the $6 meal. That's pretty good for $6. I ain't mad at this. Recently I did an Arby's video. I like this one better. I like the Arby's one, but this one's better. That's my closest comparison. Also cheaper. And these days, I'm trying to find deals just like everybody else. Overall, my favorite thing is the chicken finger sub. Let's do the branching in Italian is sacrilege. I'm going to do it anyway, just for the sake of the video. No. If you put ranch in your Italian sub, that's your prerogative. I'm not mad at you. Just not for me. One thing we try to say in this channel is do not yuck someone else's yum. Meaning, if you like something, I'm not going to think you're weird for it. Eat it how you want to eat it. But for me, no. Don't do that. This is actually pineapple flavored Sprite Zero Sugar. Tongue twister. But from their Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. Again, 80-cent upcharge on that. So it cost me $6.80 for the Italian sandwich, the chips, and a drink. In 2025, compared to what you get at other places, I do think that's pretty good. Also, before I get out of here, since I'm in the studio, I'm going to ask, I've had a few suggestions for this. I don't like Subway. They have a new, it's like called Fresh Fit, which I thought said Fresh and Fit, and I was like, whoa, but it's Fresh Fit. They have 4 sandwiches. I've been getting inquiries to do it. More than likely because people asked, I probably will. But I just figured people, if you have input on that, I'm probably going to do it anyway. I'm not going to lie to you. But I can't see that being that good for me. Just so you know. Some people, they ask and they don't really know. I'm a Subway. I want to call myself a hater because I'm not a hater with anything, but I don't really like Subway. But anyway, the ranch is cool. The meal deal is cool. The s'mores is good. A lot of people near Wawa's these days because they've been expanding. And that's always a nice deal. Well, I appreciate y'all for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.